Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in for another video. If you're new here, my name is Dee and I do all things craft and DIY. I'm also a real estate agent and a licensed massage therapist here in South Florida. So, first things first. You're probably wondering where I've been. Yes, I've been posting shorts, maybe 2 or 3, I don't know, but yes, I've been gone for a long while, and that is because, as you can see, my background is different, and that is because I bought a house. Yes, I bought a house. So, okay, very excited. Yes, I bought a house, and things are going as good as they can possibly go during a house renovation and living in it. But I decided might as well take you guys along on this journey with me because I have learned a whole lot, and I know for a fact that at these home stores, the employees, especially the older employees that actually know the information that we need, is gatekeeping. I know this because yesterday I had an encounter with one of the employees at one of my favorite stores I will not name, because I do plan on going back, and I do plan on seeing this man and dealing with him in the future, and I would like some more information if possible. You know, I don't want to leave a sour taste. But here it is. I went in right after dropping the kids off to school, so 8 o'clock in the morning. Asked him, hey, this is my situation, show him the picture, and he looked at me completely crazy, as if I wasn't even trying, like I wasn't even supposed to be trying to attempt to do what I'm trying to do, right? So, moving forward, he literally gives me no information. I continue to ask him questions, and he's like, oh, well, I recommend you call an electrician. Sir, I had an electrician come to my house, update, well, at least I thought was update all of my electrical, and he didn't do a very good job. I literally have a plug in my room right now that has no power. That's another problem that we're going to fix. But we're going to handle it, though, because we got this. We got this. So, this man would not give me any answers. He told me to call the electrician. Okay, cool. Came home. My best friend is here. Oh, I had a meltdown. Because one thing you're not going to do is tell me what I can't do. So, had my meltdown, got myself together, went on YouTube University, and figured out exactly what needed to be done. Went back to the store, got my supplies, stood there, waited for him in his aisle. He was helping somebody else, but God, God wanted me to run into him. So, I'm coming out the door after paying for my supplies, and look who's there. Hi, sir. Come here. Let me talk to you. Let me tell you my plan. I tell him my plan, which I'm going to show you guys. We're going to go through this all together. Yes. So, tell him my plan, and he's looking at me dumbfounded. He literally had the nerve to say to me, I did not know as a woman what, information you would be familiar with or what knowledge you had on the electrical system. So, sir, is that, oh, sir, you just told me in my face that, sir, you literally just told me in my face that you didn't want to give me any information because I was a girl. No, he said that. He said that out of his own mouth. He said this out of his own mouth. I am not lying on this man. He said this out of his own mouth. I can't make this up. So, we're here today, and we are going to get started with, fixing the issue. So, the issue is that my electrical panel was updated. It was all knob and tube. And Let me flip the camera around so you guys can see. Yeah. Now in my utility room area / laundry area, and here is my what was supposed to be my updated electrical system. Yes, it looks very much updated. It in fact is updated from the knob and tube that was here. The issue that I have is that Mr. Electrician, I could not figure out for the life of me where the breaker was for said plug outside, which used to be, my bad, which used to be I believe a sprinkler system power, 240 volt. And that was because if you see here, see if you can see that I have the bottom of number 1, the top of number 3, the bottom of number 3, and the top of number 5 off. If you look over here, that's not right, huh? Because the AC is still running. So somebody labeled it wrong. As you can see, I've been going through, they also didn't label stuff, but I've been going through and making corrections and adding what needs to be added. But I finally figured out which breaker it was, which is, I believe, one of those two. This is the thing. I know exactly which one it is. Not really. But what I think is, to be honest, we can find out very quickly which one exactly it is because I did it yesterday. I just happened to turn off both of those because both of those don't run anything in my house at all. Which means that one of them runs the light outside. Well, not the light, but the 240 volt wiring outside plug, whatever. And it also runs another 240 volt that I think is buried underground and it was powering the shed at one point. That's my guess. Now, what we're going to do is switch out these two breakers. We're switching out both of them because if in fact it is the power going to my shed, I do not need 240 going to my shed. I need 120 going to my shed because it will in fact in the future become my home office, studio, DIY craft area, whatever you want to call it. But I need to then switch out the breaker because they both are 240. One is a 30 amp, one is a 20 amp. To be honest, I don't know what's the difference or why it's a difference. But from what I was told and from what I've researched, they both are 240. So, yeah. I don't want them. I don't need them. The front one, I'm switching out for 120 because I want it to power my Christmas lights. I've already set all of those up. And right now I have them plugged to the outlet on my porch light, which is very convenient. Thank God I have one of those, which I did update. But it's kind of an eyesore for me. So if I have this electrical already done and ran, why not switch that out so that that can power my Christmas lights? And I feel so much better about the situation. Plus, I also want to set up a camera on that side of the house. So that will also power that camera because the camera needs to be plugged up. So let's get started. I have already disassembled the situation out front because I didn't want y'all to sit there and watch me struggle. You know, it was a real struggle. But let me flip the camera back around and let's get started. So this is our situation. I've already started loosening like I told you guys when we were inside. This is the old knob and tube. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I got all my supplies. Gonna be installing this one. Oh, just so you know that these are not live. I think I need an adapter. Okay, so here, had to still go to Home Depot, so that's where I'm headed now. Good thing is only literally like 3 minutes away from my house, but we're going there now to get the piece that I was telling y'all that I needed, so we can finish this before it's time to pick up the little man. And I also need to start on the plug in the back and then switch out the breakers. So we got a bit ahead of us, and I only got a little bit of time because I got about an hour before I have to leave the house to go pick up my son from school. So let's head to Home Depot, get our piece. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but I know exactly what it looked like. So I just hope they're universal at this point, because I don't really remember the brand name that I got for the box. But whatever. We gonna figure it out when we get in the store. I'll see y'all there. Okay guys, so I got the piece. Only thing is, I did not measure for it. I don't know what I was thinking. But they come in different sizes. So I grabbed the 3/4 inch. I hope it fits. If not, I'll be back to Home Depot. See you guys back at the house. Okay, so now that we got that installed, we can go ahead and start grounding it and installing our switch, which is this GFI plug. But first, I probably should install the wall. Okay, so I don't see no pre-drill holes, but I'm not going to try to drill any. So, this is secured. It's not going nowhere. Let's install this plug. Screwdriver. in a house in a black container on the counter in the cabinet. Gotta go get a wire nut. Okay, so let me show you what I did so far. I grounded everything to the box, and now it's time to connect the switch. Just starting with straight wires because it's gonna be easier. was hard enough. The plug is not installed right. Okay, so now I got everything wired up outside. Not sure if I got it recorded or not. For some reason, the camera stopped. But we are now back inside and we are taking off the cover plate, and it's dark because, of course, the power to the entire property is off, just so I can be safe. So get this cover plate off and switch out these breakers. So I have the cover plate now off, and now all I have to do is locate the breaker that I need to switch out, which is going to be these two right here. So from my understanding, you just